Hi, I'm Joni Bishop, and I'm here today to show you how to make green beans that will really keep you and your family healthy this season. It's green beans sauteed with a little garlic, ginger, cayenne pepper in coconut oil, and it really has a lot of nutritional and protective benefits for the season. So let's get started. So what we'll do is actually use coconut oil. I actually do everything that has to be heated. Any oil that has to be heated, I use coconut oil or maybe grapeseed oil. Please try to stay away from canola because canola is genetically modified. Also, a lot of people tend to use olive oil when cooking. However, something that you may not realize about olive oil is that olive oil, once it's heated, actually the characteristics and the properties change. So it really is not as healthy for you. If ever using olive oil, you really should just kind of use it as a salad dressing or to put on top of vegetables. The coconut oil, it's really important to use because it's got those medium chain fatty acids. So for a dish that it's about this much green beans, I'll use about a teaspoon of coconut oil. So I'm gonna just sort of watch that melt in here. And it's really interesting, coconut oil, because it doesn't give the dish that entire coconut flavor that you think, oh my gosh, am I like in the tropics every day? It's really a mild, nutty flavor, and it really gets a high temperature when it starts to cook. So it's already getting hot. So to prepare this dish, we've got three main ingredients here that's really kind of be the starter for this. The green beans go in at the very end because we want them to be crispy and crunchy. Here we've got fresh chopped shallots, organic shallots. Here's what a shallot looks like. Here we've got fresh chopped organic garlic. Here's got your organic garlic. Notice how much smaller it is, guys, than kind of conventional garlics. You really want to stick with organic, especially with root vegetables. And here we've got ginger, fresh chopped ginger, and here's what ginger looks like. I have ginger in my house all the time. I use it almost every day. And so now we've got that chopped up and ready to go. All of these three ingredients here definitely have major health properties. The shallots and the garlic are both antibacterial and antiviral, and the ginger does wonders for your health. It's a blood tonic, it cleans your blood, and it actually really keeps you healthy. So I remember when I was a little girl growing up in Guyana, anytime I got sick, you know, one of the old ladies on the street would just kind of stick a piece of ginger into your mouth or something like that. And I gotta tell you guys, I hated the taste growing up, and now I actually am a big fan of it. So here we've got our hot pan of coconut oil, and in it I'm going to add the shallot, garlics, and ginger to kind of get it started and sauteed. So I've really chopped up a lot more than I really needed here because I'm doing other dishes, and today we're gonna be using about a teaspoonful of shallots. Just kind of get it in there, toss it around, get it started. The garlic, really important. And you also want to make sure that your temperature for this dish isn't too hot because you really don't want the garlic to kind of burn. Once it burns, it gets a nutty flavor, which is fine. There's some dishes where I intentionally burn the garlic so I can get that flavor out of it. But since we're working with the coconut oil today, you kind of really don't want to do that. Now I'm going to add in the ginger. And we've got everything kind of sauteing really nicely in here. It's like a little marriage. All the ingredients are coming out and they're blending with each other. It's kind of my favorite part because I just kind of get to sit here and toss all day long. Now, as this is going on, I'm actually going to put salt in it right now. And the reason I'm putting salt right now is because salt actually lets the water come out of vegetables. So you want to kind of put it in at the perfect time for you. And I think for me, this is the perfect time. So we've got our salt in here with shallots, garlic, and ginger, sauteing it, and it smells delicious, you guys. It's just so aromatic. They're becoming translucent right now, and we've got it going here. So you kind of want it to get to sort of where it's translucent, it's cooking. It's not, you know, really a vigorous cook, but it's just kind of hanging out. They're all kind of hanging out in the pot, getting to know each other before they decide who's going to marry who. And as that's going on, I'm just going to now dump these clean organic green beans in there. We want to have a little crunch to them. And just kind of saute it, get it going. And like I said, this dish is really simple, filled with flavor, tons of ingredients, and it's actually really palatable to eat the ginger, the garlic, and the shallots because it kind of becomes like a little compote at the end when it's all finished. And having that with the bite of the green bean, delicious. You just need like a really good protein to go on it. So we're gonna get that kind of cooking in there. And as that's going on, I just wanna make sure that my flame is right. Flame's looking good, guys. And as that's going on, I always use coriander. So I'm always having, here it is like this. It's also called cilantro, but I always have it as an ingredient. So I'm just gonna kind of dash a few in right now. So here we are just sauteing it. And again, notice that it's very translucent. It's not burning. You know, they don't feel threatened in here. Like they're gonna just kind of turn to something you can't recognize. And as it all cooks together, it's going to caramelize and it's infusing into these green beans right now. So we want the green beans to hang out with these guys. I'm gonna put the lid on it so that really the steam can trap in the odors. All right, so now we've got our green beans. It's finished, it's been simmering. Let's take a look. Look at that steam. Get a little mini facial here while you cook, huh? I'm just gonna put few green beans on here. And again, this goes like really nice with any kind of a protein dish that you've got. It's a great dish seasonally in the summertime, in the wintertime. Like I said, everything that you cook, you really should be cooking with it for a purpose. What is this doing for my body? Is this doing my body good or is it doing my body harm? And you really want to make sure that you ask yourself that question before you kind of put something into your mouth. So take a look at this, what we've got here. And I'm gonna take a bite for you so that you can see the crunch factor there associated with it. And notice how it's got like a really nice coating. Smells delish. Oh my God, it's wonderful. So again, it's very simple. I can taste each and every single ingredient. You all saw how it got cooked. There was coconut oil, shallots, garlic, ginger, that's 4 ingredients, green beans, and we put a tad of coriander in there. There's nothing processed in this dish. It's all organic, locally bought, and it's as delicious as can be. So if you serve this, you would really, really be helping your family and doing something good and really introducing a new way of cooking fresh, cooking healthy. And as you can see, for your busy moms out there, I was one of those people, not a mom, but a very busy person, does not take a lot of time at all. It's gonna take a little time in the chopping and the planning, but you can plan ahead and prepare for that. So here you've got it, garlic, ginger, green beans, and it's absolutely delicious.